Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Franchise Hockey Manager 10 with the San Jose Sharks. And it is time for the offseason. We finished in 11th place. Who won? I don't remember. I haven't played since last week. The Vegas Golden Knights beat the Carolina Hurricanes. And I'm going to move my mic, try to get it closer to my face here. Give me a second. Hopefully that'll work a little bit better. Vegas Golden Knights took out the Carolina Hurricanes. Devils were the top seed in the East, while the Avs were the top seed in the West. And they lost in 5 games. Wow, both top seeds lost in the first round. So you had the 4th seed Carolina Hurricanes. Where were they in the conference? They finished 7th, 32, 39, and 11, and they made the Stanley Cup Finals. Anyway, congratulations to the Vegas Golden Knights. We've done a little bit. Let me take a look at our mail here. So we signed some of our young players. We brought in Will Smith, as we talked about. We brought in Leshuvnov, which was something we were likely going to do. We brought in Luca Cagnoni, who was an overager that we drafted, last year? Was it last year or our first year? 2023. He was drafted in the 4th round. An offensive-minded guy, but gives us some depth in case of injury. We also brought in Frankie Morelli, who was only 2.5 star, but I like his defensive ratings. Looks like he could be a pretty decent defensive defenseman, so brought him in as well. Anybody else? Yeah, that's everybody. Cagnoni, Smith, Leshuvnov, and Morelli are the 4 we brought in. We also have a trade offer that I'm waiting on from the Islanders. It's because if you look at our team harmony, things are not good at the moment. Everybody hates Logan O'Connor, and everybody also hates our captain, Elias Lindholm, for trying to make people stop hating Logan O'Connor. He's listed as a leader, but literally everybody hates him. So we are going to try to trade. So we got a couple of clicks that have started. If we can just move Logan O'Connor, it will hopefully get rid of a lot of this stuff. Elias Lindholm and Logan O'Connor hate each other with a passion. So we're going to try to move Logan O'Connor. We have a deal in the works with the Islanders for a young forward in exchange for O'Connor and I think it's Mohamed Doolin. But we are at the last day of the year. We've re-signed all of our free agents, or all of our coaches, and we're ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and sim ahead to July. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and sim ahead to July 1st, and it's going to take a few minutes, so I will be back at that point. All right, we made it to July 1st. Anything of note happen that we need to take a look at? Oh, we forgot to look at awards. Connor McDavid won the Hart Trophy. Jack Eichel, the Conn Smythe, Darcy Kemper, the Vezina. Carr won the Norris. Calder went to Logan Cooley. Julian Brisebois, the Executive. Eriksson Ek, the Selke. Kucherov wins the Richard. McDavid, the Art Ross. Aiden Hill, the Jennings. Jesper Bratt, the Lady Bing. Blake Wheeler, the Masterston. Ovi wins the Messier. McDavid, the Ted Lindsay, and John Cooper wins the Jack Adams. Here are your all NHL teams: Kemper, Makar, Dahlin, Robertson, McDavid, Kucherov, Joey Decord, Dahlin. Interesting. He made the first team and the second team. That shouldn't happen. Taves, Forsberg, McKinnon, and Pasta. All rookie team: Jackson, Stauber, Nizev, Kudravtsev, Quentin Musty's on there. Cool. All right. Backstrom retires. Burns retires. Dadnoff, Foligno, Claude Giroux, Gogolowski, Oshie, Carey Price, Ryan Suter, Chris Tanev, Jacob Voracek, Blake Wheeler, Nyquist, Hoffman, Nash. Lots of retirements. Developmental. Pitlick dropped. Montour dropped. Yeah, we didn't get a lot in that developmental report. Yeah, a lot of retirements. The click breaks up. Excellent. What does that look like for our team harmony now? Yeah, so this is the click that Logan O'Connor is not a part of, but we should still get better once we move O'Connor. So that's good to hear. We lost a scout, so we got to go in and hire a new scout. Let's do that really quickly. I think we're still, Ned Coletti was a U.S. scout. I was a U.S. scout, so I mean we're still at 20 across the board. But let's hire a scout from the United States. Let's hire a young guy, Jonah Dungan. Let's hire him. Cool. All right. So before we look at free agents and all that stuff, let's handle our budgets. Do we want to raise our ticket prices? We got plenty of money for free agents, which is good. Player development. Normal marketing. Player development is what I'm concerned about. Let's put in some normal maintenance. Assign scouts. Edmonton. Do we have anybody based in Alberta? We do. All right. So now it's time to take a look at the free agents. Let's see what we got. We got a couple of really big names on there. Stamkos, Shesterkin, Marner, to name a few. $6 years, $11 million. I assume Marner's going to want something similar, right? 6 years at 8.8. I mean, that's not unreasonable, really. Takes him until he's 34. We could do Stamkos on a short-term deal. I mean, he had 75 points in 80 games last year. He wants 1 year at 7.3. It's not a terrible idea. Not a terrible idea to bring in a Stamkos for 1 year. This guy's not bad. Kane? Probably Kane. Played for the Prince George Cougars. The more I think about it, the more I kind of like the idea of Stamkos on a 1 year deal. We just give him 7.5. Bonus. Yeah, that's fine. You can have that bonus. Yeah, let's bring in Stamkos on a 1 year deal. I'm good with that. And we still have a ton of money. We need to do something about our goaltending because that was just abysmal last year. But Samsonov's his ratings are fine. I think we give him another shot. Because his ratings are fine. I truly believe that. Lardis we got from Chicago this past offseason. So if we dress Forsling, Miller, Kaiser, Anderson, Montour, Leshunov. Yeah, I'm good with that. Which means Mario Ferraro can probably get moved. Although he is our best pure defensive defenseman, so I think we hang on to him. We don't have enough forwards, but we should. No, we have enough forwards. Yeah, we are short a goalie. But I think. Wait a second. Where are? Oh, they must be listed as restricted free agents. Let's filter. Let's pull up restricteds. Where are they? What happened to all of our goalies? I am confused. I am very confused at the moment. Where am I going here? Last year's Sharks team. Okay. Krona back as our backup. Yeah, I don't know why he wasn't. And Romanoff was the other one, right? Yeah. Let's just bring our two backup goalies back. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I couldn't find them, but we got them back. All right. Anybody else? And we got the money. We got $14 million. I don't want to necessarily have to spend it. Nathan Bastian may not be a bad option as that defensive forward. What does he want? I mean, he's 3.5 stars, so he's probably going to want a lot. I don't want to give him that much money. Kuznetsov, no. Riley Smith, not a good season last year with Pittsburgh. Kasperi Kapanen. I may wait here a little bit and see if the demands come down for either Shesterkin or Marner. A lot of forwards. Not much defensively, though. Jacob Middleton's not bad. He's not a bad option. What is it, Gorgiev or Georgiev? 2.4 for 3. No, I think I'm okay there. Again, we'll keep an eye on some of these, and maybe the demands drop and we can get a deal. Meh. I mean, these guys aren't terrible, but, I mean, he'll never play. All right, let's see my head a day. This will likely be just the first handful of days of free agency and the draft, and then I'll do the rest of free agency offline. First couple days always take a little bit longer to sim. And that Marner deal wasn't terrible, 8.8. I have to think that somebody's going to be willing to pay him that. It won't be me, but we'll see. All right. All right, so the Islanders accepted this deal. So this is who we're getting. We're getting 19-year-old Danny Nelson, pretty well-rounded 19-year-old right now playing for Minnesota. Good offensive ratings, pretty good defensive ratings as well for a 19-year-old. And we are going to give up O'Connor, Makamadulin, and a fourth. O'Connor's not bad, but everybody hates him. So we're just going to go ahead and complete that trade. Hopefully that makes things a little bit easier. We had a click grow. It grew larger. So that's the entire team now, basically. Jake DeBrusk traded to the Blackhawks for Martin Misiak and a fourth. Eric Haula from Maitsev. Another trade with the Bruins. Alex Regula for Mackenzie Entwistle. Oof. Marner about to sign. Colorado and Tampa Bay, really? Stamkos is happy with our offer. Romanov, yeah, that's not a surprise. You know what I forgot to do was come in here and... I mean, he's part of the clique. I'm not sure what happened there, but Daniel Sprung is disruptive. That's not ideal. Let's go ahead and sim ahead another day. Attempted breaking up the click fails. Oh, I don't want the job. No serious repercussions from the attempt. I need a captain. Like, Lindholm's not bad, but I need, like, a true, like, leader. So that may be something we take a look at from a free agency perspective. Ooh, lots of contracts. Okay, so Stamkos is getting more money from Winnipeg, up to $8.5 million for Stamkos. I think we'll go ahead and pass there. Bertuzzi, anybody any good? No. Andre, I was hoping that was Anders. And none of those are good players. All right. And I wonder, the other thing is, are we going to get Pittsburgh's pick this year? That's the other thing. $8.8 for 6. What if we do 5 and I give you $10 million this year because we have the money, and then 9.5, then 9, then 8.5, and then 8. And you want a no movement clause. So that would be 10, 19, 28, 36, 44, 45, 5 years, $45 million. So it puts them at $9 million a year for 5 years for Mitch Marner. Well, if he wants the 6th year, I'm not giving him $9 million. $8.88. So that's 18 and 16 is 34. It's 50. It's still about $9 million a year. Yep. Tell me if you think that was a mistake. And we had plenty of money to do it, and my guess is we may still get outbid. But tell me if you think that if that offer was a mistake. Get the draft order tomorrow. Erik Karlsson being shopped by Pittsburgh. 2 years left on that deal. I mean, they'll trade him back to San Jose. All right, let's look at the draft lottery. So we got 4 and we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's see. Dallas, Nashville, the Islanders, Calgary, the Bruins, the Canadiens, the Flyers. We have the 9th pick. Kraken, Wild, the Blackhawks, which means the Jets are moving up. Means we're moving up potentially. Blue Jackets, Canadiens. Okay, so hopefully we actually have the 2nd pick in the draft. Hopefully we actually have the 2nd pick in the draft and it doesn't go over to Pittsburgh. According to this, we still have the 2nd pick in the draft. Kyler Yamamoto for Sammy Walker. All right. Still no answer from Marner. So we're going to delete these. Let's get into the draft. Oh, Misa. That's who I want, right? Can we trade up? It's Winnipeg. So Winnipeg has the top pick in the draft. So what if we give you our pick and not willing to move. Okay. Trying to see if I can get this done without giving up the 2nd pick. I'd love to have the top 2 picks in the draft. Anderson. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do that. What if we gave you the 2nd pick to increase it a little? Okay, so I can probably get this done. Get 2 fourths next season. We gave you our 4th. Guys, I got to pause for just a second. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I may have to drop again. I'm waiting on a phone call, and I've been waiting on it for like a week now, and I thought that was it right there. So, yeah, all right. So, we are trying to procure the top pick in the draft so we can get Michael Misa. Kaiser, no. Maybe you're wrong, but you don't think they'll accept that offer. Oh, man. How do we do this? So that's close. What about that? Ooh, okay. Gives us some strength right up the middle. Yeah, I got to make it happen. Got to make it happen. All right, so what's it going to take? Winnipeg's pick for our second pick. And so a fourth was close, they said. It's a shame we don't have any thirds, because the third would get it done. What about 2 fourths? No. Okay, so a fourth and a player then? Samuel Fiala. What about Fiala? Okay. So we're giving up a lot here. Giving up the number 2 pick, our 4th round pick, and Samuel Fiala for the top pick in the draft. That's going to give us the opportunity to draft Michael Misa, and I think it is a no-brainer. We make that pick. And, oops, I want to go there, I want to go here. And let's, Aiden Young goes second. Brady Martin. I got my eye set here on Matt Schaefer. Really developed 17-year-old. So hopefully we can, let's just go to our next pick. Nope, Schaefer went 6th. All right, that's a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. So we got Anton Frondell. Wow, he's really good offensively. He's got the physics. I mean, it might just be that simple. Go with Frondell. Gavin, a little bit more developed, not as high a ceiling. Same thing with Zana. Yeah, we're going to take Frondell. Oh, what a good draft. What a good draft. Michael Misa, Anton Frondell. Misa will be with the team next year. Frondell might be. It might be. Let's go to our next pick. All right, so what do we got? We don't have any other than, oh, there we go. Luis Alex Tremblay. Offensive-minded defenseman. He's 18 years old, but already 2-star, 3.5-star potential. Scouts think we should take Peyton Kettles. A little bit better defensively. Luke Vluswick. He's actually not bad. Already with some good defensive ratings. Okay, Tremblay's better offensively, but not as good defensively. I think we're going to go Vluswick. 6'3", $189, 1.5-star, 3.5-star potential. What was Kettles? Kettles had a 12 defensive rating. Yeah, Vluswick already at 14 here. Yep, Luke Vluswick. Man, what a good draft for us. Pick until human. I think we're in about the 4th round now. Got Elliot Dubé. Scout thinks we should take a goalie, which, I mean, can never have too many goalies, although we're getting close to it. I think we're going to take Dubé. I like the 3.5 stars. Scouting accuracy is only a C, so I don't know how accurate that's going to be, but we're going to take him there. Pick until human. We should go to the 6th round now, right? Yeah. Want us to take Xander Velaris. We also have Connor Schmidt down here, who looks a little better. Yeah, a lot of green from Connor Schmidt. 18 years old. Velaris maybe a little bit better offensively. We're going to take Schmidt. We're going to take Connor Schmidt. Go to our next pick. Are we done? Oh, pick until human. Lucas Prudhomme at our RIT. That's fine. That's who our scouts want to take in the 7th round. I'm fine with that. Do we have another pick? We do. We'll take the goalie. And that should be it. It is. There's still some decent players available. Yeah. All right, so the draft is done. Let's go to unsigned and immediately find Misa. Bring him in right away. And who was the other one? We'll give Vluswick a year, I think. Frondell. All right, so we'll sign our 2 big names. We're waiting on Marner. That's all we're waiting on for this episode, is to see what Mitch Marner does. But I think that was an awesome draft. We pick up a 5-star, a potential 5-star, potential 4.5-star with our 2 picks in the first round. All right, we'll take that for sure. Marner signed with the Wild. We didn't even get an opportunity to counter. Draft review, yeah, we had the best draft. Okay. Oh, no, we didn't. I take that back. We just had the top pick. Stamkos signs with the Jets. Marner signed. Cale Addison traded to the Islanders. All right, do we fall back on Nikolai Ehlers? What does he want? That's actually not bad. 3 years. In fact, I could actually bump him up. Let's give him 3 years at 6. I like the short-termness of it. And he's elite offensively. I like that short-termness, if that's a word. So we'll keep Simmon. Marner would have been nice. That 6 years is a lot, though. With Ehlers, we can hide him. Just don't play him on the power play. All right, so we signed Ehlers. All right, so we got him for 3 years at $6 million. He's not very good defensively, but he's physical. He's a great offensive player. He'll become a top-line forward for us. We haven't gotten an answer yet from Misa. Let's just wait until we get those down. Yeah, and I may add bits and bobs here, so to speak, in the rest of the offseason, but I think Ehlers and Misa is a good offseason if you're the San Jose Sharks. Oh, right, I need a veteran. That's one of the things I wanted to look at. So I'm going to look at the free agents and see who the best leaders are and see if we can bring somebody in, make them the captain. Pulling for McEwing. Free agent center. We want to look at the mental ratings. Who's the best leader? Jonathan Toews. Really? Jonathan Toews. Jonathan Toews is the best leader out there. Interesting. Anybody who can actually play the game still. That's the next question. I think it's got to be Toews. As crazy as that's, and you get some goalies. No, all right. We're going to offer Jonathan Toews a 1-year contract. I mean, the ratings still aren't terrible. I mean, we can use him as a 4th line forward and power play guy. All right, so we're going to get an answer from Misa here. Frondell signed. So there's our first young player, but still nothing from Misa. I don't know why we're waiting. I mean, it's not like he's not going to sign with us, but there we go. All right, so we signed Michael Misa, and I think that's going to do it for most of our offseason here. Once we bring in Taves. Yeah, we're looking pretty good now. Michael Misa and Lev Shuvnov, our two top picks from each of the last two seasons, are with the big team. Anton Frondell was our other top round pick this year. Quentin Musty, one of the Rookie of the Year finalists. Will Smith. We got a lot of young players. Keandre Miller's back for another season. Yeah, we are stacked with young talent. If I can get Lindholm out of that leadership role, I mean, not that he's bad, but if I can get him out of that captain role, make him an assistant instead, I think that'll work. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Let me know how you think we did in this offseason. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with a where is he? Where is Ellers? We did sign him, right? Yeah. Am I just not seeing him on the roster? Oh, there he is. There he is. Yep, we got him. All right, so that's going to do it for this episode, guys. When we come back, it'll be the beginning of year 3 with the San Jose Sharks. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for your support. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.